The trick here is when you sew is to start in the center of the piece and work out. I found you can actually sew in two directions if you really want to. But starting in the middle, stitching a few rows, see, I would make the mark like so. If I wanted to intersperse with a wavy line, you know, I might draw the wavy line in place. If I wanted to make diagonals, I might do diagonals like so. The grid that you want to make to quilt is totally up to you. And what happened on this particular jacket is I just started doing wavy lines and I made it up as I went along. So you can use whatever kind of thread you want. You can adjust the stitch length. The secret is you're going to sew with the totally stable on top, and we're going to put our fancy, beautiful, lovely thread in the bobbin. This little tiny black screw is my bobbin tension. And what I'm going to do here, so I know where my home base is with a permanent Sharpie, I make a little dot. I've got a mark. Because I've read in different articles and by people who write about sashiko and doing machine quilting that you really need to go out and buy another bobbin if you're going to mess with your bobbin case. But I didn't find that to be true. Once I know where home base is, then you're going to take and you're going to loosen the bobbin tension. So I'm going to loosen it, you know, rather substantially. And I'll make a test. I'm going to load up into my bobbin that heavy black silk thread. It really doesn't matter what you use up top. I'm going to lengthen the stitch length because it's a heavier thread. So here I am on my test piece, and I am going to just follow one of the lines of stitching and see how this works. Yeah, I'm just using this as a loose guide. And what's great is that the totally stable provides a really smooth surface. And what you're going to want to do is play with your stitching and your tensions until they're just the way you want it. But look at that. That is gorgeous. This is high drama for very little work and effort. The last thing you need to know is when you're completely finished with your piece, then you do need to remove the totally stable. And